If you do this, you should not own or restore any vehicles, period. This is not acceptable. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog, and welcome to the garage. Today we got a big update. Got an update on wheels, we got an update on the rocker, and we got an update on a major problem. Maybe not a major problem, but something that we're really gonna have to dive into and fix, and something that I found accidentally, and I'll share with you. Just keep watching. So we got the rockers all welded in, sturdy. I had the door fit, and I actually drilled 2 pinholes because I learned from somebody on one of the Facebook groups that if you actually get the door put in and where you really like it, if you drill 2 holes for a pin so that you can put a pin on both sides, you'll get the same alignment every time, which everything was really good and everything lined up really well, except for on the door, the lower aft corner was kind of stuck out a little bit further than the rocker. And I remember the body shop guy that came here to look at the truck to give me some pointers said you may have to tweak the doors a little bit to fit here and there. Being the sheet metal guy I am and forming sheet metal, I grabbed my trusty dead blow and figured this would be the best solution and it wouldn't leave any major marks, no hammer marks or whatever, and it would just gently move the door in so we can get it lined up. And you'll never believe what happened when I hit the bottom of the door. I give the lower part of the door a gentle tap and was immediately horrified. This is absolutely uncalled for. The whole corner of the door is missing. It was just filled with Bondo. What a freaking mess. This, my friends, is not how you repair doors or body panels. Oh, this is not what I wanted to deal with. I didn't think the doors were this bad. I thought the doors were in good shape from originally looking at them, and now I'm afraid to even go and look at the passenger door. Well, it's just like anything, all we can do is take our time and pick away at it. But until then, I am going to continue getting these welds on the rocker smoothed out, and then we'll get some fiberglass mixed Bondo in there to help secure and seal the welds and start smoothing everything out. One thing that I found is to be a little bit of an issue with actually going to get the rocker smoothed out and looking just like the passenger side is the original data plate is still riveted on with the original factory rivets. From the forums that I have read, finding those rivets is a bit of a challenge, but I think I may have found a set of 4 of them on eBay. Just they're $100 for 4 rivets, which is like mind-blowing. But if we want it to look proper and OEM plus, we need to put those rivets back in, and that's what the DMV looks at to see if the truck is legit and it hasn't been an altered or falsified data plate / VIN tag. So we'll get that, but I think you can't do the proper painting or any of that stuff without removing that. I think taping around it will look silly. We're not going to be able to get it smoothed out properly because the welds are almost at the bottom of the data plate, so I think we don't really have any choice. It has to be removed. It's worse than I thought. I got the door up on the back of the truck. Here's, you can see this is all missing. That's just a drain hole. That's, oh, a full hole in the bottom of the door, drain hole, and I don't even want to know what is under all of this Bondo. What a can of worms. This is not what I was hoping to find. Kind of deflates my energy on working on the truck. This is depressing. I don't know why other humans have to hide stuff like this. This is just not considerate. This is being completely ignorant and trying to make a buck. Absolutely disgusting. I'm just infuriated by that someone would actually do this and then spray this rubberized coating all on the bottom to hide it all. If you do this, you should not own or restore any vehicles, period. This is not acceptable. So the bottom of the door is all dented. Don't know if you can see that. And it's been filled with Bondo. This has all been filled with Bondo. There's been Bondo all along this, covering all this rust. Smart thing is, I think they make actual reproduction bottom door repair pieces. I'm going to look into those and see if they are available and what's the cost and time and lead time and everything else. Because the other option is I can probably make, you know, a flat piece that would go along the bottom to weld in with a little angle. This portion here might be tricky, but if we cut it off nice and round, we should be able to make a filler piece for in here, and then obviously probably do the same thing for down in this section, make a filler piece. If we make the flat piece, if we cut this out, then we'll probably be able to work some of this metal back out, or cut it out and then just kind of roll it up a bit. The other option is if they just make a repair piece that we can like take right from the bottom of the door hinge, cut it up and across and down and remake this outer portion, then that actually might be easier. But I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but I'm going to go do some investigation and research and find out what there is for repairs and what other people have done. I think the smart thing would be to do is also check the passenger door and see what kind of stuff we're looking into for that, and order the same stuff for both doors if the passenger's just as bad, which I'm assuming it's just as bad, if not worse, because the rust on the passenger side seemed to have been a lot worse than the driver's side. The passenger door seems like it's in much better shape. It looks like all the metal is intact. It's still got this stupid rubberized coating that they sprayed on here to obviously hide some of the rust, but it all feels pretty solid. And I hit it with a rubber mallet, and it doesn't look like it's got too much Bondo on the bottom side, so I'm hopeful that this door is in much better shape, and I think we'll be able to clean this one up a lot easier, which I'm super excited about. That driver's door is just absolutely at a loss of words, to be honest with you. Well, we got the welds cleaned up. I laid down some zinc primer so that all the metal is protected from rusting, and just prevent the door from happening all over again with the rockers and all rusting out. I did end up drilling out the data plate so that we'll be able to get that weld seam all smoothed out really nicely. I'll research and we'll get the proper rosette rivets, I believe that they're called, because they kind of look like a flower type pop rivet. So we'll get the proper ones installed and we'll get them, but we're going to make sure all that bodywork and paint and everything is done before we put the plate back on. Till then, we'll keep it safe right there so that we don't lose it, and we can put it back on when the truck is ready to go back on the road, whenever that's going to be. Like I said before, if you do this and you're restoring vehicles, stop now and just don't do this again. That's inconsiderate, and you're being a dumbass. I guess one more major update that I almost completely forgot about, and maybe you guys have noticed in the videos and whatnot, but there's no wheels, no spacers, nothing on the truck. I have sold every set of rims and tires that we had for the truck. The transport wheels are gone, the old gross Camaro wheels are gone, and the rally wheels that were parked in the back of the truck, they're gone as well. Everything is gone. So now I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do for wheels. I found some US wheels that look just like the transport wheels, but they can't make those until July 6th. Obviously, we know Kurt's car show is on June 11th, which with the door issue now, I don't even know if we're going to make it, but we'll just keep moving forward and we'll take one bite off at a time, and we don't know where we'll end up, but ultimately the truck will be put together at some point in the next 3 to 5 years. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.